should you apply in round 3? I get this question every single year, so let's talk about all the ways you can think through this conundrum. First, let's talk about some reasons why you may consider applying in round 3. First would be if starting in the fall is a priority. Like if you have to go business school next year, I guess you are applying in round 3 because that's all you have left at this point. Next is, do you have the time? Round 3, by this point, they've already seen all of the great applications in round 1 and round 2, and they've already put some solid people on the wait list. If you don't have time to put together a great application, I wouldn't bother. 3, your test scores are super strong. This is something that I've seen move the needle for folks who apply at the 11th hour. So if you don't have really strong stats, that's not going to help you at this point. But if you do have a shot. Number 4, you might be in a unique situation. And I would definitely recommend that you explain this in your optional essay or somewhere in your essays. But if you had something like, I was in the military, someone who had an unexpected deployment or something, or had that end early and now they, are on a timeline where they could apply, use that as an explanation. All right, so you've decided that you are going to apply in round 3. At this point, here's how you can make your application really strong. 1, really think hard about school selection. You're going to want to pick the right schools. At this point, if you don't have, the stats necessarily, but, you have to go to school next year, for example, I wouldn't pick all reach schools to apply to. I would pick some more that you probably have a better chance of being accepted at. 2, use the optional essay as your friend. This is your chance to explain, why you are a bit later on the timeline, that, what I mentioned earlier, and, to bring out some other elements of your application that are going to help you stand out. Because like I said, I've already seen a lot of great applications and put fully qualified folks on the wait list at this point. So how are you going to make yourself stand out even more than what you're sharing in your essays? At this point, you don't have the luxury of phoning in some average essays. I mean, I would never recommend that anyway. That is not a very strong round 3 strategy. So make sure that your essays, you have a lot of friends look over them, or maybe hire a professional to help you with the process. I mean, at this point in round 3, you're kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. Most of the seats are already filled. If you're looking for support as you're navigating your round 3 applications, or really any aspect of your MBA journey, feel free to reach out to myself or any of the counselors here at Stratus for a free 30-minute consultation. Good luck.